All right. Happy New Year's, you guys. Hello, Krish. Hey, Manletopia. I want to share something. Some kind of depressing news today. But first, I'm going to play this little clip.
You're a boy, right?
No, I'm a girl.
Who told you you were a girl?
Mommy,
When did she tell you you were a girl?
'cause I love girls.
Oh, I see. So mommy told you you were a girl?
Uh-huh.
Was divorced a few years ago. When my child hit his third birthday, and this happened during the divorce, hit his third birthday, he started telling me that he was a girl. And I immediately pulled out my video and videotaped him and asked him, "Why do you think you're a girl?" You can see this video at SaveJames.com. It's the first time I heard about this.
Okay.
What happened was all of his authority figures, right? His mom, his sisters, his older sisters, his teacher, the policeman at school, the librarian, the principals, the lunch lady, all of his authority figures were telling him he was a girl, and I was the only one, and me and his priest were the only one telling him that he was a boy, and he really just didn't believe me. And she started reading to him books about Jazz Jennings.
Jazz is transgender, a boy living as a girl, and one of the youngest documented cases of an early transition from male to female.
We'll say things like, God made you special, because there aren't very many little girls out there that have a penis.
He was really...
She was a she.
It was a female who
She was
transitioning to male,
yeah,
so therefore we should
it
use
was
male
in-
pronouns.
It's like being in English class.
And she started reading him his books and setting that Jazz Jennings up as a hero for James. For some unexplained reason, the judge decided that I should have all joint managing conservatorship except for one right.
She's like his gender.
I cannot consent to psychological or psychiatric treatment for James.
Does mommy do anything else like with a girl with you? Like what?
Like dresses.
What does she do?
She do put them on me.
She puts dresses on you? Oh wow. And what else does she do?
She buys my headbands
Uh-huh.
and she get me hair clips,
Oh, hair clips? Okay. What else?
some microphones.
What else?
The second step in this Dutch protocol they call it hormone suppression of puberty, but what it really is chemical castration. They use a drug called Lupron, and Lupron permanently sterilizes the young man that it's given to. My son will never be able to have children. It also halts the growth of their sexual organs, so he'll have a toddler penis for the rest of his life. Children who've gone on this at an early age aren't even able to do a sex change surgery because there's not enough penile tissue to do it.
That is crazy. But actually, what's even worse about that is there's the Texas Supreme Court. Denied. See, I don't know all this legal jargon, but effectively terminating his parental rights. So I'm going to go over this here. Let's see, Younger lost his court case to prevent his ex-wife from taking their son to California, where he could be medically transitioned. Younger has been trying to stop this from happening for years and has now reached the end of the line. He is prevented by the courts of Texas from protecting his boy from medical mutilation at the hands of their mother, who is a pediatrician. Younger has accused her of using the children to help advertise her inclusive, gender-affirming practice. I actually believe that. Crazy bitch mothers use their children like tools for their own self-gain. The Supreme Court of Texas denied my mandamus, effectively terminating my parental rights. My children are now subject to being chemically castrated in California. Texas is an empire of child abuse, led by Texas judges. Let's see. After Judge Kim Cooks on 24th said that both parents should have a joint managing conservatorship, which each able to have a say in his medical treatment, the Texan reported. The custody case was therefore the Supreme Court of Texas, which ruled against Younger. Younger had issued a petition on December 16th to try to retain his parental rights after his ex-wife, Dr. Ann Jorgelis, took the boys to California. California has a law in place starting on Sunday that children in that state will not be returned to their home state in the event that the home state would prevent the children from being medically transitioned to present as the opposite sex. Younger wanted the boys brought home. Let's see. Signed into law by Governor Newsom, will prohibit the enforcement of an order based on another state's law authorizing a child to be removed from their parent or guardian based on that parent or guardian allowing their child to receive gender affirming health care or gender affirming mental health care. See, gender affirming mental health care sounds like brainwashing, because that's exactly what it is. Lying to children. Younger's concern for his petition is that in California, his son would be subjected to transgender procedures, deeming the child abuse by official opinion of the Texas Attorney General. See, our Attorney General said it was child abuse. And we have laws against medical gender transition of children and teens. Children would lose the protections of injunctions on the mother that prevent her from chemically castrating the children or sexually mutilating them in transgender surgeries, Younger said in his petition. Younger was married to the pediatrician. Let's see, they ended up in court fighting over the children when she believed that James Younger, 7-year-old, wanted to live as a girl. So this is pretty sad. I don't know how in the hell this shit happens. Exactly. Hello, Uncle Guns. Funny how men think that Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Florida, okay, are these free places? They're not. We continue to see this. Well, Texas tried to protect, but Texas Supreme Court, on the other hand, okay, the Office of the Attorney General of Texas filed an amicus letter with the courts on December 22nd, saying a trial court has allowed realtor former partner to move to California with their children over realtor's objection. There, she intends to provide the child with potentially irreversible irreversible medical interventions that may constitute child abuse under Texas law, particularly given that the court has previously found that mom may have overcorrected for any symptoms of gender confusion exhibited by their child. Let's see, petition 8. The trial court clearly abused its discretion in permitting a former partner to remove the child from the state. Get to the... Yeah, he did attempt to speak out about it. University of North Texas. And those mentally ill feminist idiots made a huge ruckus. Little bullets. Nope, it's not legal here, but they can't apparently do anything because she took the kids to California. Now, let's see. Texas politician most blamed. Dustin Burrows of Lubbock, Texas. In Texas, no less, what's the point of being conservative state if the conservatives refuse basic premises like parental rights, especially when those rights are being exercised to protect children from irreversible physical mutilation? Yeah. He did post something. Yeah. The only safe way for a man to have children is through a surrogate. In marriage, children effectively at law belong to the mother, not the father. Most men lose their kids. Surrogacy is the only way for men to be secure in their posterity. Well, hello, Johnny. Happy New Year's. Yeah. Well, who are they going to sue? Their mothers? The judges? Yeah. All the same thing. Well, I wanted to share that because it's actually really depressing. And I just saw it today. And I know Jeff was looking forward to going to Texas Supreme Court. So it doesn't look like it worked out. The non-biological mother. Well, so I guess this would be the paper. Yeah, Judge Mary Brown presiding. Is she the one? See, I don't even know the difference between them. Yeah. Texas Supreme Court. So they denied his mandamus. So, I don't know. The mother took him to California. So California just put some laws into place saying that pretty much the state of Texas doesn't even have a say anyway in what happens in California to, a Texan's child. Yeah. I can't either. I don't get it. I don't get why people are doing this. Why these people that have, these university degrees are allowed to get away with this fucking bullshit. And that goes for especially the psychology field, because they're the ones perpetrating it. So, yeah, I agree, Manlet. But I'm going to end this because it's New Year's Eve and we are having fireworks and it's freaking my dogs out. So, I just wanted to share this. And I'm thinking about my New Year's resolutions for next year. There was a case in Texas in the early 2000s about a family who forcibly castrated their daughter's clitoris and sewn up her vagina in a Muslim tradition. And now they are serving time. How is it any different? Well, I'll tell you exactly how it's different. Because instead of a church, it being a religious freedom or right or whatever, the people in charge of making those decisions and signing the okay on it are in the psychology field, and they are deemed in our society to be the most important in such things, and competent and all that. So because they have a psychology degree. So where before, I don't know. Just to remind everyone on the internet that feminists and communists aren't people. That's right. They're not. They are domestic terrorists. So, yes, it does. It does. All right. You guys have a good night. I don't know who else is streaming tonight, but Oh, my dog's already freaking out. I'm going to put safejames.com. Let me look it up. .org. Yeah, I might have to look it up. I know Jeff has a Substack. Nope. Wrong one. This one. I thought he had a Substack. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. But I'll find it and put it in the description if anybody wants that information. Hey, Rusty. How are you? Happy New Year's. They have so many Twitters. Did they ban him? There it is. There it is. Happy New Year's, Mike. All right, y'all. You guys have a good night, all right? Happy New Year's.